Welcome to today's webinar, Primary and Non-Contributory Explained, what every business owner and contractor must know. If you've reviewed construction contracts, vendor agreements, property management contracts, or commercial leases, you've probably encountered the phrase primary and non-contributory. For many business owners, this requirement appears confusing, technical, and easy to overlook. Unfortunately, overlooking it can create significant insurance and contractual issues when a claim occurs. Today, we're going to break this concept down in simple terms. We'll discuss what primary coverage means, what non-contributory means, why contracts require it, how it works with additional insured endorsements, mistakes businesses commonly make when reviewing insurance requirements. Let's start with the basics. Why primary and non-contributory matters. Whenever multiple parties work together, multiple insurance policies may exist. A property owner has insurance. A general contractor has insurance. A subcontractor has insurance. If a claim occurs, which policy pays first? Without clear contract language, insurance companies may disagree about responsibility. This can lead to delays, disputes, increased legal costs. Primary and non-contributory provisions help establish expectations before a claim occurs. What does primary mean? Primary means that one insurance policy responds first to a covered claim. Think of it as the first line of defense. Handles defense costs, claim investigation, settlement, and covered damages. Responds before another party's insurance is involved. This concept is especially important when multiple organizations are connected to the. What does non-contributory mean? Non-contributory means another insurance policy is not required to contribute toward the claim. The responding insurer handles the claim independently, reduces disputes, and supports contractual allocation of risk. A simple example, a property owner hires a contractor to renovate a commercial building. The contract requires additional insured status and primary and non-contributory coverage. If a visitor is injured and the property owner is sued, the contractor's liability policy may respond first. Because of primary and non-contributory wording, the property owner's insurance is not expected to contribute initially. This helps shift insurance responsibility to the party performing the work. How primary and non-contributory fits into contractual risk transfer. These provisions are almost always part of a broader risk transfer strategy. The strategy may also include indemnification clauses, hold harmless agreements, waiver of subrogation requirements, insurance requirements. Together, these provisions help allocate responsibility before a loss occurs. The goal: clearly define who assumes responsibility for specific exposures, not to eliminate risk. The connection to additional insured status. Misconception: additional insured equals primary and non-contributory. Reality: additional insured status provides access to coverage. Primary and non-contributory language determines how that coverage responds relative to other policies. Think of it this way: additional insured, am I covered? Primary and non-contributory, whose insurance responds first? Both are important. Both should be reviewed carefully. Common contract requirements. Many contracts specifically require primary and non-contributory wording. Construction contracts, subcontractor agreements, vendor agreements, property management contracts, commercial leases, maintenance agreements. The requirement is especially common when one party wants another party's insurance to respond first if a claim arises from that party's operations. Common mistakes businesses make. Mistake number 1, ignoring the requirement. Many focus on liability limits and overlook wording. Primary and non-contributory can be as important as policy limits. Mistake number 2, assuming a COI proves compliance. Certificates of insurance often mention the wording, but the COI does not modify the policy. Supporting endorsements should be reviewed. Mistake number 3, failing to coordinate contracts and insurance. Contract may require protections that insurance does not automatically provide. Always verify that coverage aligns with your contract. Mistake number 4, not reviewing endorsements. The endorsement, not the certificate, provides evidence of policy modifications. Verification is essential for strong risk management. Real-world claim example. Subcontractor hired for electrical work. Contract requires additional insured, primary, and non-contributory. Fire occurs, multiple parties are sued. Subcontractor never secured required endorsement. Coverage disputes and increased legal costs. What could have been prevented through proper documentation and verification becomes a complicated insurance issue. This demonstrates why these requirements deserve careful attention before work begins. Best practices for business owners. If your contracts require primary and non-contributory coverage, review contract language carefully. Verify insurance requirements before work begins. Request supporting endorsements. Compare policy provisions against contractual obligations. Maintain documentation. Conduct periodic compliance audits. Coordinate with insurance and legal professionals when necessary. The strongest risk management programs focus on verification, not assumptions. Conclusion. Primary coverage. One insurance policy responds first. Non-contributory. Another policy is not expected to contribute. Common in construction, vendor agreements, leases, and service contracts. Supports contractual risk transfer objectives. Remember, review contract requirements carefully. Verify endorsements, not just certificates. Coordinate insurance and contract obligations. Maintain documentation. Audit compliance regularly. Understanding primary and non-contributory requirements can help reduce disputes, improve claim outcomes, strengthen your overall risk management strategy. Thank you for joining today's webinar. For additional resources on business insurance and risk management, www.montrigeinsurance.com. We appreciate your time and look forward to seeing you at the next